Hello, Scorpio rising. It's Mandy Ray of Ecstatic Astrology here for your January forecast. We're trying out a new way of doing this. I'm going to post these on Instagram too, so don't get too hung up in them being small in this video. This is just a guideline. I want to help you guys navigate the coming month and the coming astrology transits. So we're going to start with January 11th, which is today, new moon in Capricorn. This is in your third house of communication, okay? So we're talking about how we communicate, how we make decisions. There is a new, I can't even speak. I'm sorry, Mercury is not out of its shadow yet. There is a new seed being planted, a new phase here. How you think, how you communicate, uh, even teaching, learning, data processing, that's all third house, okay? So it's about achievement in that area, maybe structure in that area. If you do have learning or data that you deal with, or maybe communication that has to be done, it's about how you structure it, how you can achieve more there. It's going to be trine to Taurus, which is your seventh house of relationship. Okay. So this seems like communication between people takes a turn for the better starting now, and maybe a change. Maybe there's some freedom. Maybe you can speak freely with someone who you couldn't before. This keeps happening. Okay. So on the 12th, Mars and Capricorn, your third house of communication, learning, mental processes, makes a beneficial trine to Jupiter in your seventh house of relationships, agreements, cooperation. Then on the 13th, Mercury moves into Capricorn, your third house. And I think that you should be able to be firing on all cylinders around this time, okay? And the 19th, Mercury in the third house of communication makes a beneficial trine to your seventh house, Jupiter. Okay. So those two things keep happening, the 12th, the 19th, even the new moon. And then the 20th, something changes. That is, the Sun and Pluto both move into Aquarius. Pluto is transformation. Pluto is empowerment, and it moves into your area of home and family. Okay, this could be property you own, it could be your familial relations, and your emotional security. So there is a boost here, a sense that we need to start focusing on this. It will be there for several years. It does dip back into Capricorn one more time. But next year, Pluto will be fully there for several years. Okay. So Aquarius season is always your home and family, Scorpio rising, but this time it's going to be a little more palpable with Pluto moving in there. Okay. On the 23rd, you've got Venus moving into Capricorn, which is again your third house of communication, learning. Venus brings balance, it brings inspiration, it brings beauty and love there. And what's great about that is it's going to start trining Jupiter in your seventh house of relationships. Okay. While it's doing that, there's a full moon in Leo. Leo is your 10th house of career. And this full moon on the 25th of January is going to be in a what's referred to as a 10th square with Jupiter in your seventh house of relationships. However, Jupiter is a beneficial planet. I think this, rather than being tense in a way that is stressful, it's just going to be a lot of maybe communication due to career, due to authority, due to public image. It's a lot of moving and shaking, especially with career and with people management, sort of. So you will probably be busy around this full moon, but good things are happening because after the full moon, what we get is these two things still working together: communication, relationship, and cooperation, and clients, and the way we make decisions. And also on the 28th, the moon's in Virgo. Virgo is going to be your 11th house of goals, friend groups, long term aspirations. All three of these areas are just popping off. This is you really working with people, communicating with people, getting things done, getting your goals accomplished. Really nice. And then also on the 29th, Mercury and Mars come together in your third house of communication. Mercury is how you think, Mars is action, taking action on some decisions, doing some things that need to be done. And it is trine Uranus, which is change in your seventh house of relationship. Uranus can also be freedom. So, I mean, overall, very beneficial when it comes to people, communication, career, and even goals and long-term aspirations for you. So I really look forward to January for Scorpio rising. I hope it's as beneficial as it seems to be on paper. Please report back. I always like hearing stories. And if you need a session, go to ecstaticastrology.com and book, and I'll catch you in February.